everybody, I'm doing my first Viz dub video review. I'm not going to go in episode order because I don't really plan on getting every single episode reviewed. I'm starting with episode 8 because I figured we'd have the more, we'd have the most voices going on. I'm sick, by the way. I sound like a frog. We'd hear Amy and everybody, not like in the first couple episodes where really nothing is happening. So, this is my first review of just the dub. I'm starting with episode 8. I might go backwards in the future. I don't know. Depends on how much time I have and how long Viz keeps them on Hulu. Alright, so let's get down to it. I've been playing the old dub at the same time that I've been watching the new dub to compare, and it starts right off the bat with like Queen Beryl and Jedi talking about like, what is school for, and what is college for, and where do the humans go afterwards? And it's like, man, these are questions that I should have been asking myself. Where will I go after college? Just stuff like that. Which is much better than in the Deke dub, where Jedi's like, Queen Beryl, we're gonna use something called a computer to get at the humans, yeah. And Queen Beryl's like, do it! Okay, so the episode titles are directly from the Japanese, and they're like way wordy. We've got, this one's called, The Girl Genius is a Monster, the Brainwashing Cram School of Horror. Oh my lord, like I don't remember what the dub one was called, but I'm sure it was something shorter. I'm not a fan of the original dub, I'm just pointing this out. This is the episode with the infamous over 9,000 line added in where Umino is commenting on how smart Ami in this version, not Amy, Ami is, that her IQ's over 9,000. That's just something that Viz threw in there, and I don't really have a problem with it. The joke is a little bit dated, but, you know, the show is dated. They're using, you know, they're not even floppy disks, they're the 3/4 whatever the hell disks. Let's see. Okay, so we see Luna go to the arcade, and we know the voice spoiler alert, we know the voice who's talking to her through the computer is Artemis, so we get a little glimpse of what Johnny Young Bosch is doing with the character. So far it sounds great. I love Johnny Young Bosch. super great job on the casting on that. Usagi's mom is also excellent. I just can't get over the fact that instead of saying Usagi or Usagi, they're saying Usagi for everything. It's not Usagi, it's Usagi, especially Luna. I don't know what's going on with Luna. They you know, at least you're not British, but Usagi. I just cannot get over that. An important note, if I didn't make it in my Crystal review for the Mercury episode, was that when this show came out originally and we had Usagi and Ami in the arcade and actually being good at the games, that was kind of a big forward movement in gender stereotypes. Like, girls were not gamers in 1992 when this originally came out. It was a big deal that they were there in the arcade, and at least Amy was doing a great job, and that's a really good thing that the show did. The show really at the time was pushing barriers. I don't know if people know that, but it's a good thing that's in this episode. I just want to point it out. I love Sailor Moon. You know, I like pointing out why it's good and it's important. Oh my god, Mamoru's great. Mamoru's great. He sounds great. I'm getting used to Bunhead, getting used to it, not there yet, but surely I will get used to it. The other day, the voice actor retweeted one of my tweets, and I was like, ah, I finally understand Twitter. Alright, so the remastered Viz version is glorious with no grains. Like, my ADV DVDs have grains, and the sound quality is super crappy. It looks so much better. Everything looks new, even though it's just remastered. So yeah, it's not Amy, it's Ami. Ami. Don't know how long it's gonna take me to get used to that. I'm trying to say it throughout my videos so that it kind of sits there and marinates. Ami. Ami. Come on, it's a name that's easily translatable to English, though. Couldn't we just say Amy? I don't know. You guys tell me. Yeah, they're using Pretty Guardian, instead of Sailor Senshi or Sailor Soldiers. I was hoping we would get Sailor Soldiers. We're getting Pretty Guardians. We're not Sailor Scouts anymore. At least Sailor Scouts was silly sounding, but Sailor Soldiers was cool. But no, we're Pretty Guardians, just like in Crystal, and just like all the freaking translations of the manga and all the things pushing Pretty Guardian. But in my time, back in my day, Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon was the live action, and only the live action. But no, now everything's Pretty Guardian. I can't get used to it. You're a Pretty Guardian and your name's Sailor Mercury. Okay, so we were breaking gender stereotypes earlier, but now we're just pretty instead of strong. In this world of hypersensitivity, who knows if I'm just off my rocker. I wish Luna sounded more meek. I'm sure the voice actor can do it. Just sound smaller, Luna. Just sound smaller. Instead of being like, Usagi, stop reading manga, you can be like, stop reading manga. I don't know. This is one person's opinion. Whatever. They're doing a fine job anyway. I'm really not complaining. I'm so glad they're redubbing the show. Yeah, Pretty Guardian. I have Pretty Guardian here like 3 times. Pretty Guardian, because I cannot wrap my head around it. So those are my notes and my important things to point out in Sailor Moon episode 8 of the new Viz dub compared to the old dub, which I had back there. I'm not going to play it though. I don't want to get in any copyright issues or nothing. It's faithful. The added things like over 9,000 don't bother me. They're trying to breathe a new life into an old show. It's 20 years old. Give me a break. Let them have fun with it. As long as they're not changing the meaning and like they did with the dub, you know, this is not changing the meaning. This is really enriching an old show, much like the purple pleated pants line in episode 1 that is very famous now. So, you know, that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what episode you want me to do next. I'm probably just going to do Sailor Mars next, you know, which is what makes sense in my mind. Then I'll work on to the lesser important episodes. Alright, so thanks for watching. I hope everybody enjoyed my review. I'm going to get back to doing, I don't know what I was doing, but alright, thanks, bye.